All right, breaking news. The 49ers have made another signing. Cornerback Isaiah Oliver, 5 years with the Atlanta Falcons, is heading to San Francisco. And this right here, defensive coordinator Steve Wilks, who just took over, he's got a DB coach background. He was in Carolina, NFC South. He certainly saw Oliver play with the Falcons. I think this has got Steve Wilks written all over it because this is a versatile defensive back that's going to make a DB minded defensive coordinator very happy. Realize the 49ers lost Jimmy Ward, who played nickelback for him last year, and they also lost Emmanuel Mosley, who was their day one starting cornerback last year. So those are two veterans, played some physical football, who played some good football, who the 49ers really need to replace in the back end after a really good year for their secondary. So how better to replace them than to sign a guy who can play both outside cornerback and the slot? Isaiah Oliver was drafted back in 2018, started his career for the Falcons playing mainly on the outside. But as his career has progressed, Isaiah Oliver has played inside in that slot more and more often. Last season, 262 snaps for Isaiah Oliver at nickelback. So I immediately look at this and say, 49ers have the replacement for Jimmy Ward. 49ers have a slot cornerback. Now, on top of that, they also have options. They have flexibility because we know that Steve Wilks is going to mix up the coverages, make him more multiple in the back end. 49ers initially were talking about Deommodore Lenoir moving from the outside to play in the slot. Well, if Isaiah Oliver can play on the outside at a standard cornerback position, maybe they could do a little bit of both. Maybe they could confuse opposing offenses, run some multiple coverages where Isaiah Oliver is slot, Deommodore Lenoir is outside, you flip the two around. Isaiah Oliver can also play safety. So this is a tremendously versatile corner whose best football has come most recently. His best year was 2022. And that's especially important because he tore his ACL in 2021. So that would normally scare a lot of teams away, right? But his best ball has come after the torn ACL, including an awesome Week 17 game for the Falcons last year. Just turn on the tape. You see a cornerback playing downhill, good open field tackling ahead of the first down line. 2 interceptions in Isaiah Oliver's career, maybe a little bit low. One of them came against Jimmy Garoppolo, though. End of the first half in 49ers Falcons last year. It was just kind of a Hail Mary throw, but nice athletic play from Oliver as the clock wound down at the end of that first half to jump up and make the catch. It was Daniel Brunskill who actually threw him to the ground after a long return on the play. You'll probably see those highlights bouncing around. So inside out versatility for Oliver, the former teammate of Ahkello Witherspoon. Remember him, former 49ers cornerback at Colorado. So college teammates with Ahkello Witherspoon. Isaiah Oliver, take a look at this athleticism. This is going to be like parting gift to you. The athleticism and the body type, I think, is what the 49ers really, really like. And obviously, as a second round pick, that means you got to bring something physically to the table. And I think that Isaiah Oliver definitely does. This is one of those spider charts. It reflects very, very well on Isaiah Oliver. 40 time, 4.5, nothing great, average for a corner, but big hands, long arms, long wingspan, and he's strong. So I think the 49ers believe he can deliver and run support, which is really necessary in their defensive scheme. But they love the long arms for that nickel spot, especially since you could crowd the middle, take a lot of room. And I think they're looking at Isaiah Oliver as a potential slot cornerback solution. So people were complaining that the 49ers weren't doing enough in the secondary. Just give it time. You got to give it time. They now have 57 players signed, 33 to go to fill out the 90-man roster. It's a 2-year deal, by the way, for Isaiah Oliver, and the 49ers have plenty of cap space right now after they restructured Fred Warner yesterday. Financial terms coming. I'll be back with you soon. That's your analysis. 49ers beefing up the secondary. This is going to be a coverage and rush team. The number one defense last year is added Javon Hargrave up front, and now they add a younger version of Jimmy Ward, 26-year-old Isaiah Oliver out of Colorado via the Atlanta Falcons. Everybody take care.